Feeling like you're unable to make goals, thoughts of helplessness and hopelessness, low self esteem, tired of trying to keep your life on track and keep it positive. They're all things that over my years of growing up from early teens to now that have crossed my mind numerous times in my life. My name's Kerry Ellis. I'm a counsellor, clinical hypnotherapist, and a coach. Having these feelings and not knowing what to do with them and where to seek help, I guess almost led me into this field of work. I was working in corporate jobs as well as in hospitality and decided that a lot of the pressures and stress of those environments were a little bit too much for me to continue putting up with on an ongoing basis. So I trained in massage therapy, left my corporate role to start my own business. And to do so, I actually had to move home with my parents in my mid 30s, which is not a bad thing, but it just indicates that that sea change was necessary for me to start working on myself. And working on ourselves is something that we actually are always doing. If we feel confident enough and empowered to want to be able to do it and to get and achieve greater happiness in our lives. I'm preparing this video just as an introduction to me, who I am, a tiny bit about my history, because if you're viewing this, it means that you've reached out and you may want to consider working with me. So sitting down and listen to me babble on for ages on end about my life is not necessarily something that you are wanting to listen to right now. In the event that you do, please reach out. I'm more than happy to share. I've nothing to hide. I've obviously got professional qualifications in counseling, hypnotherapy, and coaching, and also personal experience. And my personal experience doesn't make me an expert, nor does my professional qualifications and experience there. Working with me, I've now, I guess, phrased my tagline, if you like, as solution focused therapist. And when I came into this work as a counselor 10 years ago, I was of the preference to be working with solution focused therapy. So those clients that come in and understood that they had some issues, some things that they wanted to work through, but were very focused on creating a solution. Now, there's nothing wrong with focusing on not wanting to create a solution, and there's nothing wrong with bringing that to the table with me. I'm just here to say I will be always encouraging any client I work with to stay solution focused. If a client comes in and wants to just stay in the position that they're in, that's perfectly fine, and I can support them in that too. Working with me and having those qualifications, I guess, enables me to bring a mix of those modalities to find the best answer and the solutions for you. I treat every single solitary person as an individual. This is not a one size fits all approach, and it never really should be with anyone that you work with. As I mentioned, I have a history of working in hospitality, in the corporate field, in superannuation, in banking and finance, and in the later years, in the last 10 years, working in the mental health arena. 10 years as a counsellor and 7 years as a clinical hypnotherapist, as this video is recorded. I look forward to meeting at least anyone that wants to touch base and figure out how they can actually improve their lives. I offer a free 20-minute consultation. That's generally over the phone, but if you wanted to do it via Zoom, we can do that as well. But to make the most of my time and your time, those 20-minute discovery calls or initial consultations, whatever you want to call them, are conducted either via phone or Zoom. So please, if there's any extra information that you want to know about how I work, please reach out. I am more than happy to answer any questions at all to help you make a decision about what road is best for you.